What is up, everybody? It is morning and I'm about to head off to work, but I wanted to kind of get everybody up to speed. With the last video, we got rid of the Subaru. It wasn't something we were actively trying to do, but something came along. I had a warranty on it and dealership worked with us, this, that, and the other, and we got the Audi. The 17 Audi A4 Quattro S-Line. So all-wheel drive. It's the Premium Plus. So there's Premium, Premium Plus, and Ultra, I believe. Don't hate me if I'm wrong. That's just what I think is the case on those. So another thing about it is it's just super low miles. It was really hard to kind of pass up, if you will. I don't know much about them. I've had a Volkswagen, so it's similar but different, and we'll figure it out. So today's video is going to be about the air dam. As you can see, it is in two pieces and the Datsun looks really sad. And I am about to head off to work, but that's what we will be doing this evening. So that's kind of where we're at. Audi is stock. There's not a whole lot going on. It's not very interesting right now. But we've had a lot of Datsun content, so we will be starting with, you know, the wife's Volkswagen, and we will be starting to work on the wife's Volkswagen and the Audi here pretty soon to kind of change things up on the channel and give you guys some more content. Sorry, I'm having a really hard time hearing myself. I've got something going on with my ears and they're kind of plugged up, so if I sound a little funny, that's why. Well, I beat Justice home from work, so I'm going to get a couple things set up and ready to go for this evening. Like putting these on the floor and getting them sanded and prepped for the fiberglass and the resin that we're going to be putting over them. And then I'm probably going to start the Datsun because it's been a little while. It's been since the oil change video, so it's been like a week and a half, but still. Cars are made to run, not to sit. So that's the plan. What? So, tell them what we're doing.
We are trying to fix the air dam. And by trying, I mean just trying. So we're taking this microfiber.
Fiberglass?
Yeah, fiberglass. Well, it's not glass.
It's called fiberglass.
I know, but why? Because it's cloth.
It's not microfiber.
So anyways, we're taking this fiberglass and we're sticking it over the front of the air dam, and then we're going to take a resin and cover the entire air dam in the resin, hoping to fix the issue, and then we'll paint over it. So hopefully the air dam will be back to normal. We'll do the front side and the back side. So we'll see how it goes.
So we got the first layer done on the front. It's pretty hard now. It's still drying a little bit. We've let it sit for quite a while just because it's colder. It says to let it sit for about 15 minutes before it's dry, but because it's, you know, 35 degrees right now in Utah, we let it sit for about an hour, hour and a half. And now I'm gonna do the other side, and I'm gonna do that with the bumper off, or the air dam off, just so I can make sure I lay everything as flat as can be and properly. Then we'll let it sit and cure, and I'm gonna drill out the turn signal lights because I am so ready to put the 240Z turn signal lights on here. They were 240 bucks, something like that. And I've had them for probably 2 or 3 months just sitting. And then this happened right after I got them, so I was pretty frustrated, but yeah. So that's it, really. I'm gonna get to the other side. I'll show you what it looks like when it's done, and then we'll put it back on the car and actually take a look at it. It's not the best, But rather than spending another $300 and some in another air dam, for now at least, this is fine. So we've got our air dam that has been touched up-ish as far as it's in one piece now. And we are going to go ahead, drill out the holes for our 240Z style turn signals. And these are OEM 240Z turn signals. Picked these up for like 230 bucks, I think. Can't remember if I said that earlier on in the video. Set that down. But we're gonna go ahead and get that drilled out, and then we're gonna kind of sand and smooth this out and get it all set to go. And then we're painting it, putting it back on the Z. I've now gotten them all mocked up. So what we're going to do now is we're gonna flip it over, because the back side of this still needs some love. And then we are going to get everything sanded and ready to get painted. So this is where we're at so far. I put another layer of fiberglass around this. I ran out of resin. It's not a huge deal because I got most of it done and it wraps around the front. I would pull it back, but don't want to ruin anything. So we've gotten the turn signals mocked up, not mounted up, just mocked up. So we have an idea of what they look like. We have another layer of resin on there, curing. It's really nice outside today, so it shouldn't take long for that. Then afterwards, I'll sand everything down and I will get it painted and put on the car. So we got everything sanded and painted, and we're clear coating right now. Obviously, the area that broke is still, you know, it's not going to be perfect. I've never worked with fiberglass before, so I did the best that I could for my first time and the knowledge of fiberglass. But it's not terrible, except for, you know, right where it broke. So I'm going to go ahead, let that sit, let the clear coat kind of cure and set up. Then we're going to throw the lights on. I've got to solder the lights, at least longer wires. So I've cut up my wires, got everything ready to go. Justice is going to get soldered right now, and then I will get that taken care of, and our 240Z lights will be on the air dam on the car, and they will work. So while I was drilling out the holes to be able to mount the lights up to this, I accidentally popped out the reflector. So what I'm gonna have to do is super glue that back in, and then that'll just stay put. We won't have any more troubles with that. So I'm gonna get that done while it's curing. So I've got that taken care of now. That is just drying, and we're going to go put the air dam on, hopefully for the last time. And then still waiting on Justice for the solder. And after we get everything soldered up, we'll be able to turn them on and get the first look with the 240Z front end and turn signals. Well guys, we finally got a front air dam on there with my 240Z turn signals. I'll come over here and show you. The wiring harness is different. At least the plug is different for the turn signal lights than for the 280Z lights. So I had to extend the harness and then screw it into the back of the actual housings themselves. But I think it looks really good. I'm super stoked on the outcome. Eventually we will get a new air dam. That's just a temporary fix for now while we are in the midst of getting married and moving. So try not to spend a whole lot of money on this or on really any car right now, but it's gonna happen anyways. So, but I digress. We will be getting a new air dam eventually and a new middle console. The middle console is probably next. We've got a cruise in to go to, and I would like there to be a middle console that is not broken to pieces for that. So thank you all for watching, and I will catch you next time. Later.